EOTO 17. EOTO 17 in those dark grays and lime green trimmed uniforms, while the Cavaliers in the gold with navy blue and red. Cavaliers, one of 3 teams in their group that finished 2-1, so they won by virtue of tiebreaker and able to get that top spot. Here's a corner 3 ball that bounces out, and a quick outlet pass the other way. Down the floor and off the glass. Fancy bucket there from Quan Morris. Only 7 players on this EOTO roster making the trip. There's a long shot on the way that won't go, and the ball loose, bounces out. Pull-up jumper from the right elbow will go down. Samuel catcher side with the basket. Two to 2 your score. We play 16-minute halves, and a 3 ball goes down for Arius Hawkins. Team EOTO 2017 had to play a first-round championship bracket game last night. They won that one convincingly by 30 points. Cavaliers missing some players in their opening game of pool play. Here's catcher side again, misses that 3 short. Lost their opening game by 3, won the next 2 by more than 20 points. And able to get that tiebreaker victory to move on as the top seed out of the group. Driving inside, a little floater that bounces out. Was Max Clark trying to get the runner to fall. Here's catcher side. Bounce pass underneath. Culver nearly got it to fall. We remain early in this game, and it's a 5-2 advantage for EOTO. Another 3 on the way that won't go down. Rebound by Cameron Tuzon. Pass inside the lane and a good finish. It was Jace Perkins who got the bucket. A nice finish from him. On the offensive board, the floater for Quan Morris. That won't go down. But another offensive rebound. Pull up from the right elbow won't go for Trey Rice. And the Cavaliers will bring it the other way. Josh Haley and Steve Braun, happy to have you with us on the PrimeTime Network. And there's another bucket for Lubbock inside in the paint. It was Nathan Wilson that time who dropped it in off the glass. 3 different players have scored early for the Cavaliers, coached by Joe Ketcherside and Todd Wilson. 3 ball on the right wing on the way, and that goes down for Trey Rice. Eight to 6, EOTO with the lead. Tuzon's going to fire a 3 from the right wing. That one's a bit too strong. Offensive board. Catcher side pump fakes the 3, then trying to pass it off low, but it's turned over. One-on-one break the other way. Passing back to the trailing man. He throws it up, no good, but a foul. It will be on the shot. Foul's going to be charged to catcher side, his first personal and the first team foul.
20. Red table. They'll check you in.
First free throw goes down for Quan Morris. Second one on the way and good as well. 10-6 advantage for EOTO in the early going. Three ball from the right side that bounces off the back iron, no good. It's Jared Culver on the 3. EOTO liking to get out and run. That time the pass overran everyone. They saved it in bounds, but it's turned over to the Cavaliers. Nice pass from Culver and a fancy lay-in off the glass from Jace Perkins. Second bucket for him. Dropping one in the lane again. It's Trey Rice. He's got 5 early points to lead all scorers. Culver left open, a pump fake on the right baseline. He drives in and gets an easy 2. Both teams no problem scoring early. 12-10 advantage for EOTO. Driving inside, kicks it out left wing to Quan Morris. Morris is going to take an NBA range 3. That one's off the mark, but a strong offensive rebound from Ryan Smith, and then he had it poked away. And poked away from behind there by Max Clark, and EOTO will gain back possession. Bradley Brooks will check in, along with Blake Smallwood. This ball tipped away, and the Cavaliers will retake possession. Both teams have had a couple of careless possessions early. Here's Culver with a 3 that misses short from the left side. 6 minutes gone in this first half. Neither team wasting any time getting their offense going. This is really the first time we've seen Team EOTO really be patient to set something up. Trying to find the holes early. There's an opening underneath, but Ryan Smith couldn't get the layup to fall. The Cavaliers will come back the other way with a chance to tie it up or potentially take the lead. That interior pass was broken up and it's stolen. Rice will buy his time as he comes down the floor. One dribble trying to cut inside 2 defenders, and it's tied up. Possession arrow will give it back to the Cavaliers. Arias Hawkins will check back in for EOTO. He's already got a 3-pointer under his belt. The 12-10 early lead. 7.5 minutes, 6.5 gone rather. 9:30 to play. We play 16-minute halves in these high school divisions. Winner of this game will play in the championship D bracket semifinal at 2 o'clock today. Ball was tipped, so no backcourt violation. Here's Culver. Thought about the 3, tries to drive inside. A late pass as he closed in on the baseline, and it was stolen, but now a steal the other way by the Cavaliers, and an easy 2 for Jarrett Culver. Nice job to use his body as a shield for the defender. 4 points for Jarrett Culver. Behind the head pass. Leaves an open 3 from the left corner that was halfway down and then popped out from Jamar John. And a turnover as the Cavs were trying to work out a bit too quick. Nice no-look pass underneath, and it goes down for Jamar John. 14-12, EOTO, 2017 with the lead. This is game 2 of 10 that we will have for you today on the PrimeTime Sports Network. Smallwood driving in the lane, had his pass knocked away. It's loose. Cavaliers will keep possession. Chase Perkins will check back into the game. A lot of subbing early for both teams. They've got to try their best to keep their legs fresh. The Cavaliers only with 3 subs. Team EOTO only with 2. We've seen some short benches, but we haven't seen a game really yet where both teams had short benches. When you get to this stage in the tournament, every little extra ounce of stamina that you can keep really counts. Here's a 3 from the right wing on the way. That's off the mark. Rebound tipped around. It was nearly corralled by Quan Morris, but he lost it out of bounds, and the Cavaliers will have possession as we're under 8 to play in this first half. Nice ball moving around the perimeter. Culver's going to fire a three and can't get it to go. Excellent play underneath from Trey Rice. Hesitated on the shot, got the defender to leave his feet, took the contact and got the bucket. Foul's charged to Frederick Hall Jr., his first personal, the second team foul against the Cavs. Trey Rice completes the old-fashioned three-point play, and now he's got 8 to lead all scorers. Nice give and go to Smallwood inside. Now he'll kick it out. Left wing three on the way from Perkins is short. Offensive board for Smallwood, and he lays it in. Blake Smallwood with his first bucket. 5 different players have scored for the Cavs. Two-three zone defense in effect here for the Cavs. Trying to find an opening with it, a forced pass. EOTO nearly lost it, but they're able to chase down the loose ball first. Here's a quick right wing three that misses everything from Michael White. 6.5 to play. It's a 17-14 advantage for Team EOTO. Perkins on the drive, trying to shoot it high off the glass, but missed. And the loose ball foul. Charged to Frederick Hall Jr., and that's his second personal foul. Third team foul against the Cavaliers. That pass snuck through everyone. It's kept in bounds, but turned over. Here's Culver, hesitating, kicks it out to the left side. Driving in is Blake Smallwood. His pass underneath, and the shot attempt by Bradley Brooks was blocked out of bounds. Samuel Ketcherside back in the game. Thought about the three, instead drives in. Nearly got that shot to go high off the glass. The rebound is tipped out. Culver's going to control. Driving into the lane, a scoop shot. Bounced around the rim a couple of times. It wouldn't fall. Oh, Perkins had that pass go underneath his hands, but still able to corral it. Culver drives in, a scoop shot over a defender, and it goes. 6 points for Jarrett Culver. The deficit trimmed down to 1. 17-16 lead for EOTO 2017. Pass not controlled initially. Jamar John able to retain possession, and then it's thrown away. Pass too long from Quan Morris. Ryan Smith will check back in. So we've got just over 5 to play in this first half. Culver's going to drive in. Nice scoop off the glass with the left hand. Smooth drive there from Jarrett Culver. John thought about the left wing three, gives it up. They get it the same look, and it's banked in. Max Clark just kind of threw his hands up like, hey, it's still 3 points. Culver in transition, his shot too strong. Ketcherside, the smallest guy down there in the paint among 3 defenders. He was able to get the offensive board and lay it back in. 4 points for Samuel Ketcherside. We're tied at 20. Jamar John's going to take a left wing three-pointer. That one just a bit too strong. Out of bounds as it hit the top of the goal. Nearly 8 minutes gone, and we've decided nothing as we're tied at 20. Lubbock Cavaliers, who won their group. Here's a long three from Perkins that's off the mark. Ketcherside trying to chase down the rebound, and he was able to save it behind the back. What a play from Samuel Ketcherside. Top of the key three won't go down for Smallwood. EOTO forced to slow things down as the Cavs bring the pressure. Nice pass underneath. Kick out. John thought about the three. He'll slow it down. John again, that's his spot. He's been parked up by the left wing. Thought about taking a three. Here's a steal by Culver. Nothing but daylight, and he lays it in. Nice take from Jarrett Culver, and he's the first player in double digits with 10. Long three-pointer that's off the mark. Offensive rebound, though, by Clark. His putback is no good. Second putback was contested. That one saved in bounds. Excellent job by Smallwood as he fell out of bounds to keep it in. Culver the other way. His layup off the glass won't go. They bring a lot of pressure even after a missed shot on whoever gets the rebound. Here's a right wing three. Won't go down for Michael White. Catcher side. Driving to his left with pressure, and now he'll back things out. Culver drew a couple of defenders down the lane and then dished it off underneath to Jace Perkins for an easy two. It's a 24-20 advantage for the Lubbock Cavaliers as we take a timeout on the floor. PrimeTime Sports now in their 12th year of operation. It has been quite a journey for them. First national championship took place in Kansas City. Just over 40 teams registering for that. This is 2014. Almost 840 teams from across the nation, and even an international squad here. A team from Sweden made the trip. So an impressive turnout for the PrimeTime Sports National Championship here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. The three primary sites, but there's a lot of sites that are playing host to a lot of games. In fact, over 1,000 games over this 4-day tournament. We also have live coverage going on at the Frisco Fieldhouse in Frisco, Texas, as well as the IAD Center in Carrollton, Texas. PrimeTime Sports Network, happy to bring you live coverage all tournament long. Here's a right wing three-pointer on the way, and he got it. Trey Rice has got 11. Second three-pointer for Trey Rice. Deficit trimmed down to 1. EOTO going with that zone defense just as the Cavs hit them with earlier in the game. The Cavs just working things around the perimeter. Two defenders come towards Culver. He's able to shake him off, kick out. Good look from three from the left side that will not fall for Cameron Tuzon. But a bad pass out into the front court, and it's turned over.
Jared, go baseline.
Minute and a half to play in this first half.
Make a good pass.
Here's a three on the way from Culver that won't go. Strong rebound up in the air for Arius Hawkins. He's going to go coast to coast, and he lays it in despite a contested shot. 5 points for Arius Hawkins. Nearly turned over, but catcher side able to keep it. He's going to throw up a floater in the lane, and it will fall in. With the candy corn look-alike tennis shoes, Samuel Ketcherside's doing some work. He's got 6. Despite the height disadvantage in the lane amongst some of those taller players for EOTO, 4 of Ketcherside's points have come in the paint. Missed shot as we're under a minute to play. It's a 26-25 advantage for the Lubbock Cavaliers. Looking to advance to Championship Bracket D semifinal today at 2 o'clock. That's the award for the winner, and Ketcherside. Not proper dribbling executed there as he got his hand underneath the ball. .30 seconds to play now. EOTO seems content with holding for the last shot, and why not? Trail by 1, a chance to maybe give yourself the lead going into the locker room. Clock down to 15 seconds now. 2-3 zone in place for the Cavaliers. Here's Rice. He's going to try to drive to the right side. Throws up a shot, and he got it. Clock still running. If the Cavs are going to get one off, they've got to hurry, and they will not. So a halftime lead for Team EOTO as Trey Rice hits the shot with just 3 seconds left. He finishes with a game-high 13 points as we have played one half, and a 27-26 lead for Team EOTO. We'll have the second half for you coming up in just about 4.5 minutes. Stay with us. This is the Primetime Sports Network. Back for the second half of EOTO 2017. And the Lubbock Cavaliers, a 27-26 advantage for EOTO as we start the second half. Glad to have you with us on the Primetime Sports Network. That three from the right wing will not go down for Max Clark. Fairly close game throughout that first half. The biggest lead was 4 points held by both teams. Here's Ketcherside driving to his left. Going to take it all the way in, but got himself in too deep, and his shot hit off the side of the backboard. There's the man, Trey Rice, who had 13 points in that first half, including a shot with 3 seconds to go to give his team a halftime lead. His shot there wouldn't go off the glass, but EOTO will keep possession. Josh Haley and Steve Braun, glad to have you with us on our second game of the day of 10 that we will bring to you, including 5 games from championship bracket play, including our first 3 of the day. We'll also have 4 games from challenger bracket play and 1 from consolation bracket play. A mixture of 9th grade boys and 10th grade boys divisions here in our games today. And there's Rice. Trey Rice hits a 3. He's got 16. Perkins is going to pull up at the lane. Why not? That's a high percentage shot, and Perkins nails it. Rice is going to take another right wing 3 ball. That one missed everything. Culver, he had an excellent first half with 10 points. Ketcherside gets trapped by 2 defenders in the corner, trying to work out of it, and does. Gets it to Perkins. Nice touch pass to get it to Culver immediately as well. Scooping up underneath. Culver's shot won't go. And a strong rebound by Michael White. Trey Rice, excellent pass underneath. What a find to Arius Hawkins. 7 points for Arius Hawkins. 2.5 minutes gone here in the second half. Winner of this game moves on to the semifinals of Championship Bracket D at 2 o'clock. Excellent outlet pass and a good job to run it down by Max Clark. He's got 5 points. Gonna have a timeout on the floor with 13:28 to play. 34-28 advantage for EOTO 2017. We're back underway here. Culver's going to drive in with the right side off the glass, and he gets it to go. Jarrett Culver with 12. Deficit trimmed down to 4. 3 ball from the corner, nothing but the bottom of the net. Good looking shot from Max Clark. He's got 8 points. That's his second 3-pointer. The lead up to 7, the largest for either team. Ketcherside feeling the defensive pressure. Here's Perkins. That was his spot earlier. This time he gets the shooter's roll. Jace Perkins in double figures with 10. EOTO not afraid to take the long shots. They've been able to make them. A lot of size on the court. Everyone in that 5'10 to 6'2 range. Same cannot be said for the Cavaliers as that shot missed and a rebound. Believe it or not, first foul of the game on EOTO 2017. That will go against Max Clark. No fouls in that first half. Only 3 against Lubbock. So both teams staying disciplined on the defensive end without finding themselves in vulnerable positions where they had to try to bail themselves out with a foul. And a timeout called as Perkins got trapped across the timeline. .12:10 to play, and it's a 37-32 advantage for Team EOTO 2017. Primetime Sports in their 12th year of operation. And as impressive as this over 800-team national championship is in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, they bring the same quality of tournament style to soccer and 7-on-7 football. Primetime Sports is the best game in town. 12:10 to play. EOTO with a 1-point lead at halftime, but they have come out firing here in the second half. Culver's 3 is off the mark. Dribbling through traffic is Quan Morris. His cross-court pass nearly turned over. Nice no-look bounce pass. Left baseline jumper, and the shooter's roll is there for Ryan Smith. That's his first bucket. 6 of the 7 players who made this trip for EOTO have now scored in this ball game. That one nearly turned over, and it will be. Rice is going to run it down, and the foul. Trey Rice able to get a hand in on it. Sprint down in between 2 defenders, get the runner to go, and he's going to go to the free throw line. It's the 3rd personal on Frederick Hall Jr. First here in the second half for the Cavaliers as a team. Trey Rice has got 19 points. The pressure being brought the second they cross half court. Culver's going to drive in, can't get it to go. Tipped out of bounds, it's going to stay with the Cavaliers. Looks like Ryan Smith was the one who came over the top and got a hand on it. Culver. Couple of steps into the lane. His shot too strong off the heel. It's a 10-point lead now for EOTO. The largest lead that either team has had. Quan Morris is going to try a 3. That was halfway down before it rattled out. The pressure being brought very heavily here by EOTO. Oh, and a miscommunication there. It's taken on the run by Jamar John. Hesitation, couldn't get the lay-in to go. Culver's going to come back quickly the other way, a little bit of an advantage. He'll pull up from the free throw line, and he got it. They desperately needed that bucket. 14 points for Jarrett Culver. Just over 10 to play. Rice is going to have another go from 3. That one misses short. No pressure this time as they work out to the front court quickly. That seems to be some success for them if they can do that. EOTO doesn't really have time to react. It's going to be a blocking foul on Jamar John. That's his first personal, the second team foul. We'll send Blake Smallwood to the line for 2.
And a nice job by Smallwood there just to work within what they do on the fast break offensively. Get to the rim, get fouled. As he knocks down the first one.
Smallwood misses the second one short. The lead is 7, 42-35. 3 ball from Arius Hawkins. It's the second 3 that he's hit. He's in double figures with 10. Tuzon drawing some pressure. Culver's going to split 2. A runner in the lane, and he gets the roll. Jared Culver's got a soft touch, doesn't he?
Definitely does. He's got good body control, too, which puts him in perfect situations to make those shots.
Helps to have those long arms like he has as well, but he knows how to use them. Here's a three from the right side. That one's well too strong. Culver comes away with the rebound. It's an 8-point lead for EOTO. A chance here maybe to get it down a little bit for the Cavs. They only trailed by 1 at halftime. Culver driving in, and the layup just a little bit too short. Catcher side nearly picking the pocket of Michael White from behind. White able to keep possession. Thinking about another three. He's going to let it go, and he got it. Arius Hawkins. He's got 13. 2 threes in a row, and the lead is up to its largest at 11. Smallwood inside. Little right-handed floater in the lane won't go. More subs get set to come in for the Cavaliers. Rebound hopped out to catcher side. Culver's going to push. Spinning in the lane and lays it up and in.
Just impressive body control there by Culver. 8 points in the second half, 18 for the game as timeout's called by EOTO. 2017 as they lead at 48-39 here on the Primetime Sports Network.
Halfway gone here in the second half. It's a 9-point advantage for EOTO. Trying to earn their way a semifinal berth in this championship bracket D. It'll take place at 2 o'clock today. Again, those letters mean nothing. It's not a prestige to have a higher letter. It's just there's so many teams in this 9th grade boys division that there's 4 championship brackets. Only the winner of each championship bracket advances to the Final Four. That will get underway tomorrow. Spinning underneath into the lane. It was knocked away for a moment from Michael White, but he was able to get his own board and put it back up and in, and now every player for EOTO has scored. They only brought 7. They seem to have plenty of energy right now. And they're coming with a pressure defense, too. That's not easy on the legs.
An unlucky bounce there. Literally landed just maybe a toe on the stripe right in front of us. Good call by the officials. We've had a real good group of officials here on Court 5 throughout the tournament.
Foul charge to Samuel Ketcher's side. That's his second personal. And the second team foul. It's Max Clark at the line. Can't get the second one to go. Cavaliers actually had the lead, up as high as 4 points in the first half, led by 1. But a shot from Trey Rice with 3 seconds to go in the first half gave EOTO a 1-point lead at the break. They've really never looked back since then. Got off to a hot start in this second half, and now they lead by 11 as we're under 7 to go. This could bring it down, but catcher side misses it all. Offensive rebound And the shot on the putback wouldn't go either for Nathan Wilson. Ball was knocked away from behind. It will stay with the Cavs. Championship Bracket A semifinal action will follow this game, featuring the College Station Regulators, the Baton Rouge Blazers. Foul's going to be charged to Frederick Hall Jr. That's his fourth. As Max Clark goes back to the line. Nice shooter's roll there for Clark. 9 points for him on the night. Got the second. Culver, floater in the lane with the right hand, and he got it to go.
Good
20
job.
points now.
Good job by Coach Joe, catcher side. Let Culver get a break. Now put him back in for the final stretch of the 6.5 minutes.
Driving inside, and the foul from Arius Hawkins.